I was attracted to the faculty that were on the writing program, but also the whole structure of the program when it comes to the literary community, but also the sports. I was raised by a single mom the first 5 or 7 years, then she passed away. Unfortunately enough, there were a group of American missionaries that came to our village and started this orphanage program. So I became part of this program at like the age of 11. So I grew up in this program. They call it the Passion Center for Children. So I've been there since like 2006 to 2016. So I got my bachelor's through this program, which is not easy where I'm from, where you see it's just, the generation poverty. You're born into this conveyor or a spin of poverty. So I wanted to tell my story so that I can inspire fellow orphans, but also I wanted to show the people who invested in me, the best that they can bring out, because there was like people sending resources to Africa, and I wanted to become a testimony, to tell my story that, okay, so your efforts are not in vain. If you can, help, if you get involved, this is the fruit. I can testify that I've never been in an environment where the whole world is in one place. The English department, or Auburn in general, is the diverse environment. I mean, the English department, you can have people, a friend from Asia, a friend from other parts of Africa, friends from South America. So that itself is very enriching to me. I don't get that access to the world where I'm from, but I love the diversity of the program as well. Auburn to me is a family. The specific features, like I'll say, the faculty is so supportive, the one-on-one mentorship that they give to students is so awesome, and I would say the environment that they create even outside the classroom is really, really supportive, because we meet them outside. You shoot them an email, they're always there to help you. At the same time, I would say the extracurricular activities, they really help a lot, especially when it comes to football. It allows you to connect with the people who are not part of the Auburn University itself. It kind of like connects you to the whole community. When you're wearing your t-shirts, when you're just going out there, tailgating and all that, just meeting people, but also like just having people to invite you, the people that you don't know, okay, say, oh, you can come to our house for dinner, like, being an international student. I used to get a lot of those emails. That's how I got connected to Auburn community, but also its support for international students. It's so great. I'd say time and again would have like special programs that, just made us so welcome, feel so comfortable, as part of Auburn. So I would say Auburn is a family in general that makes learning so possible and conducive.